Hello, my name's Addie Merton. I'm 11 years old. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on youth-led climate strikes?
Well, Addie, I think they're very important. And I am a big fan of Greta Thunberg. I think it's absolutely incredible what she has managed to achieve. And actually, that's one of the things I've been considering, is not flying again, and perhaps traveling by sailboat. One of the things I think that would be better about traveling that way is that you'd appreciate the journey a lot more. I think a lot of people don't appreciate a lot of the things that we have because everything's so convenient. And I really applaud all of the students' efforts to do that. I was up in New Liskeard and here in North Bay, and I know there's going to be another one in November, and I will definitely be there to march with you guys.
I think that our youth sometimes are a little more clever than the adults that are around them. I think that their innocence sometimes makes their judgment a little bit better. I think it's deplorable that the adults that are around are being so hard on Greta. I think it's completely inappropriate. I think we need to let our children sometimes teach our adults the proper way to do things.
So, Addie, I guess I do have a bit of a problem about that. Certainly, it does create a bit of a problem for most people. And I guess when I look at that opportunity and I look at your age and I look at how young you are, I wonder if you could channel some of that energy towards providing the answers that we need to figure out what's wrong with the economy. So when I say that, I'm asking you to come up with ideas that make sense. They have to be sensible, and they also have to be affordable so that people can get behind it, because that's the biggest single problem we have right now.
I'm not sure how to follow that. But I think youth-led climate strikes are critical. It's that you're inheriting this future, and we need to be listening to you more. We need to be encouraging you to stand up for your ideas and encouraging your leadership. I think that's critical moving forward. I had the opportunity to support 2 strikes within our region, and both led by amazing students and youth, and I think more of them need to happen. If our governments aren't going to listen, we're not going to change, then it needs to happen. It's an amazing period for us as Canadians right now because of Greta going to the United Nations and making that stand, and all the other folks who've made those stands. Right now we can prove that as Canadians that we are in this and we are going to tackle climate change and deal with this issue. So thank you for your leadership, and I hope to encourage it more.
That's a very good question, Addie. I go to schools often, and anytime I can get young people involved in politics, I think it's a great thing, because you have a voice, just like everybody else does. And if everyone got up and took the time that young people took to make that walk, you know what? We'd be in a better place. Because part of it is figuring out that, you know what? There is a problem out there, and we have to admit it to ourselves. And by bringing people out on marches, each and every one of us gets that much closer, because we start looking at it and saying, okay, yeah, maybe we do have to make a difference. Because apathy is what's going to kill us, more than climate change. Climate change is out there, and if we ignore it, it's bad. If we face it dead on and say we're going to make a difference, yes, we've got half the battle started. Not won, but started. And those walks have to continue. I spoke in Parliament. I'm sorry, your first name? Chloe had organized the first walk, and I spoke to it in Parliament. Pardon me? All the walks. And, well, I was talking about the first one that I spoke to in Parliament. Do I get extra time because she interfered? But no, I spoke to Chloe's first walk because it was important that she be involved and that all young people be involved and adults. Again, it's about bringing attention to a problem. If we look back a long time ago, we had a bad problem with acid rain. But we brought it to everybody's attention, we made the changes, we were able to fix it. Drinking and driving was something we didn't really, older people drank and drive. Now, young people, they won't even think of it. Why? Because of awareness. And that's half the battle right there. So when young people get up and say something, and when adults follow them, I think it's an excellent thing.